Hmm.
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 Then after the show, it's the after party. Yeah, after the
Party, it's the. You gotta.
Yep.
Yep.
Welcome to the 400 and pod episode after party of the. Welcome.
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 My
Welcome.
giant Maine Coon just jumped up on the table of the podcast
Aw.
table, and the whole table swayed like it was gonna come down as this 20-pound Maine Coon stares at something on my wall that is not there. There's nothing there to be seen. And now
When you watch the cat show, you'll find out what it is.
and I'm sure I will, and I'm dying to find out. And as he makes himself comfortable, he is trying his best to knock everything over.
Oh,
As cats
He's just
also
a big
do.
boy.
Does the cat show, Mandy, does it also explain why a cat must lie on something that you put on the floor? Like if you lay a pair of pants on your bed, your cat will be on it. Every
Hadu
time.
does lie on random stuff, but it's usually out of comfort. Like the part I don't want to spoil things.
Oh my god, Neil is all over the set.
He's so big. He's gonna lie down now and go away.
He's a gigantic cat.
So yeah, because cats are like the easiest. They're the most trickable, most capturable animals in the world because you would literally just lay a pair of pants inside of like a have-a-heart cage, and the cat would just walk in there. It's as if possessed by some demon. They must lay on everything. A box, oh, they're in it. Pants on the bed, forget it, they're in it. Pile of clean laundry, they're on it. It does not matter. They are the most easy to manipulate animals in the world. Their behavior is so predictable.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine, whenever I would read something, I had a Gundam model that I was putting together once, and I was trying to read the the instructions, or the step by step, and she just kept laying on top of it because she needed my attention that bad.
Of course, because whatever the cat wanted was the most important thing at that time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Naturally. I mean, you should know better, Mandy, really.
Naturally.
I should know better by now.
So
I am excited to watch that cat show. So it's very.
I'm up to date with it. I have been really, really enjoying it. I want to say I've been up to date with a lot of anime this season. I don't understand how I'm doing it.
Me too. I'm
doing it.
Mal, I'm currently watching 10.
I'm watching a lot. I mean, off the top of my head, I'm current with Neverland, Shield Hero, Dororo, Kaguya-sama, Slime Anime, Cat Anime. I'm also current with Domestic Girlfriend, Mob Psycho. That's 8 shows already.
Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm doing it, but I without realizing I'm super back into old anime mode, which is watching
old anime mode.
Yeah, sorry, that sounds like a different thing. I'm back to watching a shit ton of anime, which I'm so happy about.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know how I'm doing it because I'm busy as heck, especially now with the with me hosting the Brooklyn Anime Meetup. I am drowning in hobbies.
Yeah, same.
But
it's weird because when I was off work with my treatment, I thought that I was going to catch up on so much stuff. I thought I was going to do nothing but sit here and and watch anime, and I ended up hardly watching anything because it's weird because I was just so, I don't know, I didn't want to do anything. I didn't even want to watch anime.
You were raising heckin' cows in Stardew Valley.
That's true. I was raising a lot of heckin' cows in Stardew Valley. 90 hours worth of stuff.
Selling that milk, my guy.
Oh, man. I got so many, gold star giant milks I sold. And then I turned into cheese. And then I sold the cheese.
Chizu.
Yep.
This is not a world I am aware of. I have not played this game you call Stardew
Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley.
Great.
I don't know. You know, Mitz, I'm not sure if you would like Stardew Valley.
I don't think you would. I don't think
I don't
you'd
think
be
I
interested
would.
in a.
My gut reaction is nah.
Were you ever interested in like Harvest Moon?
I never played that. I
not.
loved Sim Theme Park, Sim City, Sim Tower, Sim Ant, Sim Hospital. I played all those. I played The Sims. I don't know if those are any. I know that the only reason why I even mentioned those is because I know that all these games, including like Harvest Moon, they all have like economies basically. I think, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, but no, I haven't played that. People love that game though.
Yeah, this one's like a spiritual successor to Harvest Moon because Harvest Moon went into a direction that a lot of Harvest Moon fans disliked. And so the people who made Stardew Valley, which I'm so sorry, I forgot their name. I'm trying to bring up Steam now so I can look. But they were like, well, we're going to make a game that kind of captures the spirit of Harvest Moon and like the old versions of Harvest Moon and then add like a little fantasy spin to it.
They sensed an untapped market.
Yeah, it was great. I loved it. I haven't played since I went back to work, but if I ever get the chance, I will.
I'm still playing Resident Evil, the remake. I really want to get to the Witcher game that you were talking about, man. On Hobby Addicts a couple weeks ago. I really want to play that, but I am trying to play through Resident Evil 2's remake on hardcore mode. It's very difficult. The zombies are sponges. They can soak up so many bullets, and they just don't give you bullets. So it's very challenging. Also, Mr. X is just like this guy that shows up and just chases you. I mean, he's brutal.
I've seen the videos.
And you don't know when he's going to appear. He just shows up. So it sucks very much. But after that, I want to play the Thronebreaker game. I'm guessing Thronebreaker is not that long. And
I don't know how long it is.
Well, after that, I may go back to Dragon Quest XI and hammer away at that. So, and I don't know. We'll see. You know, there aren't that many games on my like radar right now that I don't already have. So, but I certainly have plenty. I mean, I still have Divinity on my radar. So, like that game apparently is going to take like forever.
Take you forever.
Yeah, and I'm also terrible at it. So, yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with Divinity. As I approach the next level in the game, I run out of things to kill that prevent me from leveling, and so the game becomes very difficult. And then the minute I level, I'm like tearing people up again. So it's very but that's probably really just because I'm terrible at it.
Mm-hmm.
So what else is going on, guys?
How far were you in the main? Because I know there's a point where you have to do like the main quest to get skills that will really help you.
You're asking how far I am in the game?
Basically, yeah.
I'm on the island that has like the village and stuff. I've escaped the island. I'm out of the jungle, and I am like I'm off the boat, and I've been pouncing around on the island, and I've scoured most of the island. There's still a ton of stuff I can't do. I'm like level 13 or something, and that's basically where I am in the game.
Okay, so did you do the ritual to give you the ability to siphon souls?
No, I don't have that yet.
Okay, definitely do your main quests. That might help you a lot.
So the other problem I'm having with Divinity is that like the quest book thing that shows you what the quests are that are open, I don't feel like they clearly tell you like where to go or what to do to accomplish the next quest. So I'm basically in this place where I don't really have the patience to run around and talk to every single person in the game. So I'm essentially going to need to Google how to do all the quests. It's probably what's going to happen. So, but I'm guessing the main quests are probably going to give me a ton of experience. Well, yeah, because I just don't have time. Yeah. Like Enzo, you know, you're like I mean, you know how it is. Like I don't have time to like.
Yeah.
When I play a game for an hour and I have accomplished nothing, I hate it. I'm like,
no, 100%. That's why, like, for example, in Kingdom Hearts 3 right now, I immediately played Proud Mode, and I'm immediately playing, like in 100%er mindset where I'm exploring every inch of every place I go immediately because I don't think I will ever have the time to play that game through again. So I'm going through the game extremely slowly and on proud mode from the get-go, because if I'm going to play it once, I'm going to play it on expert mode the first time through, no matter how hard it is, and then I'm also going to try and find as many treasure chests and little secret Mickey Mouse icons as soon as I can, because I don't think, even when I finish this story mode, I don't think I'm going to go into this save file again to just like 100% the game. Like, I just like don't have the time, which sucks, but I get what you're saying. So that's like, what I'm saying is I get what you're saying. Like, time prevents me from sitting on the ground here for days on end playing Kingdom Hearts, which sucks.
And whereas like Divinity has the ability to suck that time from you without having you make much progress, like I've lost lots of time, like probably 10-15 hours into that game. I've just like gone in circles.
Gotcha.
Like Resident Evil and Dragon Quest do not have that. Like Resident Evil is very like linear to an extent. Dragon Quest, when I'm not like peeing my pants, is scary as hell. And Dragon Quest is so like they baby you. They basically like they put like an icon on your map of where you need to go to do the next thing. So, but I'm not gonna give up on Divinity. You know, if I'm too far into it to like give up on it completely. So,
cool.
What else, guys?
I've been debating buying Total War Warhammer 2.
I'm debating re-downloading Final Fantasy 14. I'm literally on the website.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
I'm sorry, I can only handle one MMO at a time.
Oh, Mandy's fault.
I can't handle more than one. I'm so sorry.
Why am I on this website? Why am I YouTubing like the latest raid? God damn it.
I am not going to download that game again because last time I just didn't get the like I didn't get what I wanted out of it, so I'm gonna resist.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But I love Final
the
Fantasy.
aesthetic of it.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. Game's gorgeous.
And like it sounds so shallow, but like I've said it before, but like that's the reason why I could never get into WoW, because I don't get the like in Final Fantasy when I get gear, I'm just like, holy shit, that looks so fucking good on my hot ass character. Whoa. But in WoW I'm just like, one, first of all, my character is not hot, one, and then two.
Speak for yourself. I'm hot.
Yeah,
you need to play a female Draenei.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't like playing a female character. I like playing me in a game.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
And that's what I'm saying. There's no way to
Some of those guys are good looking.
No, I don't know.
Blood elves are super hot. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, maybe blood elves, but like I don't know. I didn't want to make a blood elf because they're horde, right? And I want to play Lion.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do.
I want to play.
I can't help you. Anyway, I'm so sorry that looks are more important than gameplay.
This is the nerdiest conversation I've ever been a part of.
Ever? Really?
Maybe.
I don't know. We talk a lot about D&D.
Aside from that, I've been watching Slam Dunk,
Nice.
which is really good and very different. Like, it's amazing how different it is compared to like sports anime I've watched lately, and that includes things like Major, you know, because Slam Dunk is from the early 90s, and by the way, Slam Dunk is like I think the 8th or 9th highest selling manga of all time. When you look at a manga like we had a news item today of Miss Kobayashi's Maid Dragon is getting a second season of its anime, right? Mm-hmm. And that manga hasn't even sold like 5 million copies. I think the article said Slam Dunk has sold like 165 million copies or something ridiculous. It's the 9th highest selling manga of all time. It just goes to show you like some of these manga are just monsters. Like they're like the Beatles of manga. And I'm really surprised by what I'm finding in Slam Dunk because it is about as much sports as it is just Yankee guys beating the crap out of each other like all the time. And they're super violent too. They are. Like there's a game. Have you watched Slam Dunk, Mandy?
No, I've been reading the manga though.
I mean, like there's a scene where a guy, like they're having a street fight, and the guy just hits another guy in the back of the head with like a lead pipe. I mean, they're literally beating the shit out of each other.
They're rough.
I mean, the one guy is like, "Oh, you want to play basketball?" And they're like holding his hands down, and he's going to slice his fingers off so he can never play basketball again. And like these guys are not effing around. Like Slam Dunk it's good, by the way, except the people who make it have no idea what basketball is or how to play basketball. But
yeah, it gets ridiculous.
Like it's just they don't understand the basic strategy of basketball and or like as a person who's watched a lot of basketball, like I understand basketball way more than the people that created this anime. But like it is just like it's really good, and I'm enjoying it. But man, it's rough. Like these guys would beat the shit out of most anime characters from other anime, and they're just like people. Every single one of them is like Kuwabara. Except tougher. Like they'd all beat the shit out of Kuwabara. He would have no shot. Like Kuwabara from the beginning of Yu Yu Hakusho, like as a punk. I'm liking it. I'm only at episode 38. I have a long way to go. I got like 65 episodes left.
Shit,
so it's pretty good.
I would like to get into Slam Dunk again. I never finished it either. I think I only got to like maybe in the 30s or something. I just stopped.
Well, it's definitely like when you watch it, it's definitely not as people expect sports anime to be, which today is like very pretty and I don't know. It's just a totally different show. Like it's not meant to be pretty at all. Like they're just like there's a whole series of episodes where like half the characters have so much blood on their faces that you can't even like tell if they're like who they are. I mean, it's totally ridiculous, but it also it's just totally different. I don't know. You have to watch it.
Yeah, no, I get you. But that's not a bad thing. I think that's pretty cool.
It's like a sports anime where half of it is not about sports. It's just about beating the shit out of each other.
I'm down.
I'm down. Sign me up.
That's half the damn show. Anyway, that's about all.
Guys, I've run into this, Mandy. I'm like seeking your assistance.
Ooh.
Because I'm like itching to play a really like compelling like adventure game, and I just don't know what to do. Yeah.
What kind of adventure game are we talking about?
I want to play an RPG, but that isn't long, which is impossible.
An RPG that isn't long.
Yeah.
But what kind of gameplay?
Like
action RPG, turn-based,
not turn-based.
strategy.
Basically, I want to play Kingdom Hearts, but I don't want to play Kingdom Hearts because I don't want it to be finished.
Okay, I gotcha.
Basically, I'm itching to play. What I'm saying here is that I'm itching to play Kingdom Hearts 3, but I don't want to play Kingdom Hearts 3 because then that means I'm closer to never having to play Kingdom Hearts again.
But you want it to be a Japanese game? Like, do you want it to be anime or UK with Western?
No, Western's fine.
Because if you haven't played The Witcher, you should play The Witcher.
Oh,
so long
I should
though.
probably play The Witcher. Yeah, but that's really
So
long.
Is
long.
it?
It is.
How long did I put into it? I don't remember.
I mean, that's.
Oh, you know what? I should probably play God of War.
That game's
That's
not
an RPG, but
No,
No, not really.
but it
It is short.
It itches the fantasy though. The fantasy.
I have 140 hours.
on God of War 3. On God of War.
No,
Sorry.
Witcher 3.
On The Witcher 3. Okay.
Yeah.
You might enjoy that game. What the hell was that game? You might enjoy that game that I talked about on Hobby Addicts like a year ago, where like the combat is all dice rolling. Remember that? I was talking about that. But it's not
dice rolling.
Yeah, it's like you build card decks that have like your attacks in them, so you'll like draw a card, and it's turn-based like strategy. So you're on a grid, and then I'll have to look the name up for you, but it's like you'll walk.
Sounds familiar.
3 steps because that's what your range is, and then you'll go to play a card, and you'll play a card that has a certain attack, and then in order to determine like the power of the attack or the attributes or your defense after you attacked, against like counterattacks and stuff, you'll roll this handful of dice in the game, and that will basically like determine how you do. Like in that game wasn't great, but it was short, and it does have dice rolling in it, which you seem to enjoy, so you might enjoy that game.
Another game that I think is a lot of fun, Hand of Fate. Have you played that?
No, I have not played that.
Okay, Hand of Fate is a game where you are a person who's up against this guy known as the Dealer. That's just what he's called. And he has this this deck of cards, and he tells you this is going to be your fate. And so he will draw cards for you. And then it's kind of a deck builder plus RPG.
Okay.
And so you will build your card deck with cards that will give you scenarios. They'll give you like RPG, like choice-based scenarios. And then there will be gear There will be like weapons, there's armor, there's potions, there's food, all kinds of stuff. And then he'll put them out on a board. And so when you go from your character, you have to get for your character to the end of this board. So whenever you land on a card, you flip it over, there'll be a different scenario. And you have to build your scenario deck with things that you think might help you, and you never know how it's going to go. Plus there's also some dice rolling in it as involved with it as well. And man, it's really hard. It's really hard to explain because there's just so much to it.
I'm watching the video right now, like on Steam. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. Let me see how many. Okay, so I had about 15 hours in the first one. So it's very short. And the first one, I would suggest the second one over the first one, because the first one had a lot of issues with combat. Combat was a little bit too easy. And they tried to spice it up a little bit in Fate 2. I still don't think it nails it. It has a bit of that, the Batman Arkham game kind of combat to it, where it's very easy to block and dodge. So the combat's kind of easy, but the scenario thing itself is a lot of fun. The dealer will taunt you. He's such a great character. And so like sometimes you'll come to a scenario where it's like this happens. Like say you come to a cottage with a witch and she says that I don't know, she offers you some kind of bread or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it'll give you a list of things that you can do, and then depending on how you roll in that, you get so many different outcomes. You could end up fighting enemies, you could end up getting weapons to add to your deck, you could end up getting a armor card to add to your deck, or a health potion, or food that will heal you and stuff like that. So I don't know, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that game. But it is very short, and it's
There's I Am Setsuna. That was a decent game. That's made.
I've heard of I Am Setsuna as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I Am Setsuna is a turn-based RPG that's done by a lot of the people it's done by a lot of the Square Enix staff, and it's an okay game. It's not super great. It's long. It's not that long. It's pretty short. It's really beautiful. You may like it. If you like the aesthetic style.
I'm watching the trailer right now. It's pretty nice.
The game I was thinking about earlier that had the dice rolling is Children of Zodiarcs, and I put a trailer for that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never got to play that, but I know what it is.
Yeah, I put a trailer for that in the Discord for you to look at. And also, if you haven't played Final Fantasy Tactics, that game's not that long.
I love Final Fantasy Tactics.
Okay, that game's only like 30 hours, so it's not that bad.
Oh, I think Life is Strange had a new something.
Oh, I love the first Life is Strange. I never played the second one.
Well, this one I believe has like young boys in it, little boys. Like it's not Chloe and the new one. It's like a story about brothers.
Right, I haven't played that one at all.
Okay, yeah, that one just came out.
Oh shit, maybe I'll do that. I
You should
loved Life is
It sounds
Strange.
like you have
Try
a lot
out some weird indie games.
I also would like to try out some weird indie games too.
Sounds like
I
you
will
have
give you a list.
You have a lot of options in front of you, Enzo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have a lot of options in front of me right now. Okay, all right, okay.
But you know what? If you haven't played God of War, even though it's not an RPG, you should play that game.
Yeah, I know. I really should. Like, I owe it to myself to experience that, because I also have a 4K monitor, so it's gonna look fucking lit.
Ooh.
Yeah, that game is not that long. It's like a 9 or 10 hour game, and it's just gonna be like it's short, but man, it's just gonna blow you away. And it's been out for a year or more now, so it's not gonna be full price probably. So, I mean, I can't tell you not to play God of War. It was too good.
Yeah, I saw it in a store for like used, because I would buy used. I don't give a fuck. I would buy used. It was like used for like 40. Oh no, like 50, like 45, 50. I might do that.
Worth it.
How are you with hack and slash games?
I love hack and slash games.
You should play Icy.
Dynasty Warriors 63.
No, not that one. Icy. It's ICEY. It's on Steam.
ICEY.
Yeah. It is a 2D side scroll. hack and slash, and it is so meta and is so great. The narrator, you are basically it treats you like you are an AI kind of in this game, and the narrator will constantly tell you what to do, and if you deviate from what he wants you to do, so many weird things happen, and it's great. I ended up in like a calibration where it's like, clearly you're not listening to me, so we have to recalibrate, and it's so hilarious. I loved it. But it does get really hard.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was a really clever game.
She's dashing, she's slashing, she flipping and hacking.
Flipping sounds like a rap. Lay it down.
Oh, dude, I just laid out some bars.
So silly.
Yeah, but I also would be interested in Manny, like for real, because I've been like, literally itching to stream. Like I've been making overlays for myself and stuff too. Like any co-op indie shit, we should actually try and play a game for once.
I mean, I've tried this so many times.
Yeah, but if we stream, it's real.
But I know this, but I tried. And nobody wanted to.
It's real. If we stream it, it's real.
Okay. You tell me when, and then I will come, as long as it's not a raid night.
True.
This is not a short RPG, but World of Final Fantasy was really cute.
Was it really cute? I've heard mixed things about it.
I really enjoyed it. If you're a Final Fantasy fan, it is such a love letter to you. You will probably love it. It's just adorable, and honestly, they're making another one, and I'm super excited. I thought it was. I see that it has like a 79 on Metacritic. I'm like, this game is not a 79. It was better than that. That's ridiculous. So okay. I really enjoyed that game, but it's not short. So you'll probably put like 50 hours into it, probably. But I really thought it was. I thought it was so unique and cute. I thought it was really good.
It's not an RPG. It's a very simple, very easy game. It's more about the story. Try out Night in the Woods.
Night.
It's not long. I finished it, and I'm trying to see how many hours I have in it. I put.
I've heard of this game.
Yeah, it actually won some awards. I think a couple years ago at the Video Game Awards.
Yeah, no, I've heard.
Mine says 20 hours. I'm skeptical of that because I probably walked away. I probably had it on pause and walked away. I don't think it's a 20-hour game. But that one's really good.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about that game, and I think I've watched a little bit of play, like a little bit of it online. I might fuck around with that. Oh.
It's like everyone is like anthropomorphic animals, but it deals a lot with trying to figure out what you want to do with your life, feeling like you're lost, like everyone else is going on and moving on with their lives, but you're kind of stuck after like you dropping out of college and not knowing what to do with your life and dealing with depression.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very powerful game, and I don't know. I know that you like that kind of stuff, so I thought you should definitely try it out.
Oh, I do, yeah, and I think that's why I did catch wind of this, because like depressed Twitter sent it my way.
Aww.
Yeah.
Depressed Twitter.
The depressed side of Twitter was like, "Hey, this game is like us," and I was like, "Oh, is it?
Oh, is it?
Oh, is it? Okay."
And there's also like a Guitar Hero, where like your character is in a band and you have like a little rhythm game. It's so cute.
I'd love to do that part.
It's fantastic. I really enjoyed that game a lot.
Cool. All right. Fuck yeah. All right.
Boy, you got loaded up, man.
Thank you, dude. Holy shit. Yeah.
You are so.
I asked the right peoples.
Yeah, so many recommendations now. You won't even know what to do with them all.
Let me look at my Steam page. Yep, I have 375 games in it. So yeah, you asked the right person.
Yep. How many games are in mine? I got 47 games. That's not even close.
Woo! I got a little bit more than you.
Yeah, just a little bit.
A little bit more.
A little bit. Just a little bit. How does one change their Steam name? I forget.
You're just changing all your names lately.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of over Enzy Penzy, which is was a really old tag and thing.
He's freaking over it, man.
I'm just over it, dude. I'm over
I
it. I'm a
believe
new
on Steam you can change your nickname, but you can't actually change like the name that you started your account with.
Oh, rip. All right.
I don't think so. I could be wrong. Like
Yeah.
I changed mine because mine was originally because I love Tekken, was originally Kunimitsu. Now it's
Nice.
Stark-Windy. So but I think if I ever wanted to, like, if I lost my password, if I ever wanted to reclaim my Steam page, I have to put in Kunimitsu, I think, but I'm not positive.
Oh, profile name. Can I? Oh, maybe I can change it right now.
Oh, we're doing it live.
I'm doing it live.
Oh my goodness.
So what's up with you, Mitz?
Oh, not much. I am now spending more time at the gym than ever, so I have very little time. I'm cutting now, and so that requires me to do another 35 minutes at the gym when I go. But like the first week I was cutting, I lost 6 pounds of water, and
Wow.
which my knees felt better immediately because when you have a lot of carbohydrate in your body, when you have a lot of glycogen, like you hold on to water like crazy. So the moral of the story is eating carbs makes you bloated. And so like it fills you with water. And so like the minute you stop eating carbs, you just pee out all your water and you look and feel way better. But like that's not to say I'm not eating carbs at all. Like I'm eating 220 grams of carbs. It's like a normal amount, but I was eating 500. So just to give you an idea. So then you get on the bike, and so being on the bike has let me watch more anime. So I'm watching like, something like 10 episodes of Slam Dunk I've been watching a week, which is giving
wow.
Yeah, it's giving me like another hour and a half or whatever. It is just maybe it's not 10 episodes. I don't know how many. Enough that I'm enjoying myself. It's probably like at least 5. But I'm able to watch 5 episodes of Slam Dunk a week on the bike right now, and so like that's a lot of fun for me. So that's pretty much
That's awesome.
that's all I got going on. I'm just trying to get through Resident Evil without having to wear an adult diaper. So it's so stupid. Like I know what's coming. I know what's in these rooms, and yet I'm freaked out by it. It's so dumb. Like how did I ever get through Silent Hill 2? How did I ever get through Fatal Frame? I'm such like a little wimp today. Like
Oh,
No,
I
you're
think
good, dude.
I think it's because I haven't been playing scary games, and so like I'm just not used to playing games that are scary. And so like in Resident Evil 2's sound effects are vicious. Like that game is in your head all the time.
It
So,
sounds wild, honestly.
it's so
Like,
vicious. Like the sound
truly
effects.
does.
Like I said before, there have been times where I'm playing that game and I'll be in like a dark room with a flashlight looking around, and the sound effects I'm totally convinced there's something horrible in the room. And I'll get all the way through the room and there's nothing in there. And I'm like, you just spent 5 extra minutes than you needed to looking around this room because you thought there was something in here. And in the end, the game was just effing with you. It was just effing with you. And I was totally convinced. So, I don't know. It's a lot of fun though. But I am a little tired of like being ready to pee myself. So, yeah, and just I'm waiting to hear back from job interviews so I can potentially, go on my adventure. So, I'm probably going to hear back this week. So, I've been studying a lot of SQL lately, and I've been enjoying that. SQL is not that hard. It's definitely easier than the languages I already know, but used for totally different things, and a lot of the jobs that I've been looking at ask for it. So, I do this thing whenever I'm like in between jobs where I try to pick up a new skill every time I switch jobs. So, and like
That's pretty good.
that like when I got back from Japan, I learned Visual Basic. When I got laid off from the law firm, I learned Tableau, which is like a data visualization software. And now I'm sort of in between jobs in a sense right now, and so I'm learning SQL. And so like doing that kind of really like helps to progress your career, I think. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm just waiting. I hate waiting. That's all I ever do now is wait for other people to determine my fate. People that aren't as smart as me. It makes me sad. But that's how it is.
It'll work out, friend.
That's how life is.
Yeah, it'll work out though. I have full trust that it will.
That's about all I got going on. What else? Anything else?
I also like I've been working a lot on the Brooklyn Anime Meetup that I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
It has been really nice and fulfilling to have a whole bunch of random people show up at this restaurant that I book and we just nerd out for like 3 hours about anime. It's awesome. It's awesome.
How many people are going to that now?
At first it was like 3, 4, 5-ish, and now it's like 10, 12 people.
Oh wow, the word is spreading.
Yeah, it's nice. I have, and on the meetup itself, on the page, it's 97. I have 97 members. And I recently got done with getting art for the. I did the same artist, that's working our stuffs is did some artwork for me on the side too, and I already made some assets for that also, and everyone liked it, which is really nice to hear. That people liked the art I had made. I'll put a link for you guys to see it.
So I'm glad you have a new thing to get excited about.
Yeah, but just me adding more fucking to my life.
Yeah, well, you must like it, otherwise you wouldn't pursue it. So I'm sure it's not negatively affecting you.
Yeah. Community is something I love. Like, I truly love being in a thing, and like especially running a thing too. I like that stuff. As you can tell, Mitsuki, when I'm always just like, how about this? How do you think of this? What about this? How do you do this? You like this? You like this? Like, yeah.
Hey.
But yeah, I put the link in the Discord.
I'll check it out. I have nothing else to offer. That's my life. My life is working and working out and podcast, and then my free time is basically going to piano and games and anime. So, like usual. That's pretty much.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm good too.
I'm back at work after my my treatment, so yeah, now I'm back to working all the time. And when I get home, I cook food. I take care of my cat. I read a book. I'm trying to read one manga a day. It's hard to keep up with, but I try. And the good thing about manga, though, is that it goes really fast. So,
yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm back to Warcraft, playing that, and a couple of nights a week, and yeah, so it's something busy.
Sweet.
Stay busy. That's the best thing to do. Stay busy is that way things don't get boring. That's kind of how I see it, I guess. So, all right, I'm wrapping it up. I'm hungry. I'm gonna
Me
go
too.
get some
Same.
food.
I gotta make food.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go pee my pants, fighting some zombies. All
Hey,
right, guys.
We miss you. We miss Kazuo so much.
Yeah, he's off getting drunk with Mickey Mouse. You're probably gonna hear about it next week, I'm sure.
Probably, yeah.
All right, guys. Until then, we will see you on another after party. Thanks for listening, and we'll have a good week.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye.